Mission 2096 here with another review, this time of the Star Wars Sideshow Bossk 1/6 scale Scum and Villainy collection, Bossk. So this figure was given to me a review by Toy Anxiety. Fantastic toy store, great for 1/6 scale or Hot Toys figures. Definitely go check out that online site. The link will be in the description, as well as, assuming there are still any left, the link to buy Bossk will be in the description, and they also do part out figures, so the parted out Bossk will also be in the description. So yes, so I did actually buy this myself as well on Sideshow.com, and you know, it was a lot more expensive to buy from them than Toy Anxiety, but I really wanted the exclusive head, so I did buy it from them. So I will be doing an update of this guy in a few weeks or so, expect an update. It'll really just be my review of the extra piece. So let's get this guy out of package. Here's Bossk out of package, but before we go into the figure, let's go over his accessories. He comes with 4 hands, and overall the ones that he comes with are really nice. He comes with 2 just kind of flat out straight hands. He's got one for the right hand that's more for holding the gun, and then a left hand that is more kind of an action type of pose, with the thumb piece kind of being bent in a little bit, and then the pinky piece kind of being straightened out more. And so a little bit for if you had got him in a pose, you might put that one on. But overall, the actual hands themselves are sculpted very nicely. Lots of great detail with the scales here and everything. And the nails, like I said, with the feet are really cool, glossy kind of white. It does give it a really neat look, and it does seem to be like a separate piece of the plastic. Maybe that's just me, but it does seem to be that these are plugged in and they're not just molded on with it. So that does give it a little bit more dimension and looks a little better. Would have liked a couple more hands. We only have a few here, which is a shame. I would have liked to see a couple more hands for battle poses, and maybe one that kind of resembles a fist more or less, something like that. But overall, the hands that you guys come with are pretty cool. Just would have liked a few more. He comes with 2 pairs of feet, as you can see, one standard pair just to have him standing up, as well as another pair that is more of an action kind of set. As you can see, just from looking at the action one, it's supposed to be like this. It looks really cool. You can do some really dynamic poses, and the peg is very long so that he can have some good range of motion. It's on a ball joint, as you can see. As far as the detail on it, it is extremely good. I love all the scales and the reptilian-like structure, as well as the clear toes. Just really give it a cool look. This is I really like the toes. They're very glossy clear, which is nice, and it's the same thing for the nails on the hands too. So I really do like the way that they sculpted that. So overall, that looks very cool. So let's get him in an action pose with the feet. So there's the kind of action foot on the back leg there. As you can see, he can use that to get in some pretty dynamic poses and everything. Looks very cool and is very stable. Bossk, of course, comes with a standard Star Wars base. I've never been a huge fan of these types of bases because they're so generic. I would have liked some more customization, like with a Bossk nameplate, kind of like Hot Toys does. But overall, it does look pretty nice, and it does have an adjustable cradle, of course. Bossk, of course, comes with his signature blaster rifle. I certainly do not own a Bossk toy that doesn't come with this weapon. This is just like the only weapon that he uses. Overall, it is sculpted really nice. I do like the handle design and everything, and the kind of gunmetal type of painting that they applied to it. It looks like black with like a silver wash to it. It looks nice. It does have, you know, the strap down here that is, of course, real fabric, so he can strap it onto him just like he would be able to in real life. So overall, it looks very cool. Really do like it, and let's show him holding it. Here he is with the weapon, and as you can see, the way he holds it, he doesn't hold it extremely well, unfortunately. This is certainly the best hand to have him hold the weapon, but it just doesn't quite fit because you can't quite get the finger in the trigger without possibly damaging the actual trigger. So unfortunately, it doesn't look fantastic. Well, actually, it looks fine when you just have him standing there, especially if you have him holding it in the other hand. You won't even be able to tell. The only problem is, you know, it does does kind of slant, and it's not in there completely stable. It falls out pretty easy. So overall, I wish that they gave him a much better stabilizer in hand to have him hold that, because, you know, it does work, but it isn't perfect, and would have liked it to be a little bit better. He can hold the weapon on his back using the strap, which is really nice. As you can see, it just goes all the way around, and you can have his gun stored back there. Overall, I really like that, and I like how the strap is long enough so that you can put it on his back and everything. It looks really nice. So now let's go into the figure. As you can see, the face sculpt right here looks extremely cool. Really well done. He does seem to have the same kind of expression that he had during his 1 minute fame in the Empire Strikes Back. So as you can see, he does look really cool. I really do like the eyes. They're kind of black. They look kind of creepy, but they're all glossy and everything, with like kind of a orangey red highlight on the edge of the eye. Looks really cool. Brings out the eye really nice. And then the whole scales and everything are done extremely well. They've kind of got like a yellow kind of color with it's had a black wash throughout the face sculpt, looking extremely cool. Really do like the mouthpiece and how it was designed. It looks awesome, as you can see there, and really like all the teeth and everything. Looks very cool. So yeah, so I do like that. So now let's go on to the rest of the body. So the body has some amazing detail on with his pressure suit. As you can see, I do like the red ring on his neck up there. Looks really nice, where, you know, his oxygen, or, you know, whatever he breathes would be kind of pumped through. Looking very cool. And I do like all the wires here in this little control down here. The wires are like kind of pliable, so you can actually kind of manipulate them to where you want them to make them look the best. The white kind of vest on top does look nice. It does have a couple threads hanging off of it, just like right there and stuff, which isn't fantastic. Maybe it was meant to be. I doubt it though, but possibly it was meant to be that, you know, he's got a little bit of threads hanging off, but I don't know. It doesn't look fantastic to me. I do like the arms, how they're kind of bunched up there. Looks cool. And this, it does come down to his elbow. So during poses where he's got his elbow bent, you can kind of see the joint that it's bent on, but not too much. It's pretty much extremely hidden throughout kind of any kind of pose that you do, but in some places you might be able to see it, but it's not a problem at all. Do like the design in the suit here. Looks really nice. And then he does have the tube that goes down to like his waist and everything. Looks very cool. His little emblem there, which looks nice. I do like it. And I do like the way the fabric was sculpted and everything. It looks fantastic. So now let's go down a little bit more. As you get down, you can tell that the wiring does continue, as well as you can see where the hose connects. Looks very cool. And then the wiring down here is pliable, if I'm not mistaken. He does kind of have, I don't know if that's like a grenade or a landmine, something like that. He just a lot of kind of cool gadgets all around his body. I like all the wrinkles in his suit because he doesn't have, you know, the arms all the way down. He doesn't have the pants all the way down. So I do like how it's all wrinkled and looks really cool. And I do like this kind of gray harness on him. Looks very nice and extremely cool. So now let's go down to the legs. I do really like the legs, as you can see there, just kind of at the end of his pants. It's kind of like a little harnessed. Not quite sure what these are, if they're grenades or they're possibly shells from his weapon. Looking very cool though. And then the scales do continue with a nice wash on them. Looks very cool and extremely well done. So overall, this Bossk figure is extremely cool. The only minor complaints that I had were there just wasn't a nice range of hands. You know, there was just 4. Would have liked a few more hands, as well as the one that was meant to grip the gun doesn't really work fantastically. So I would like a little bit better job in designing the hand and the hand choice. But overall, other than that, this figure was truly awesome. Just really loved it. Lots of great detail. The pressure suit is designed beautifully. Really nice. The costume is definitely the strongest point of this figure, and I do love the way that the scales were all sculpted and everything. Looks absolutely fantastic. Like I said, Toy Anxiety gave me this figure review. A fantastic toy store for all your 1 in 6 scale needs. Definitely should go check out their online site because they part out figures and they sell the complete figures. The link will be in the description, and if you want to buy Bossk, the link for that will be in the description as well. So overall, a really nice Bossk figure. If you're a big fan of Bossk or the bounty hunters from the end of the movie, which myself included, I love the bounty hunters, then absolutely definitely get this, especially if you have Boba Fett in IG-88, because he would just look awesome against them. But overall, a great Bossk, a great standalone bounty hunter too, even if you don't have the others. So definitely highly recommend it, and overall extremely cool. Thanks for watching. Transformers 96 here. Just want to say thank you for watching my review, and to definitely go check out toyanxiety.com. They have all the 6-scale figures you need, Sideshow, Hot Toys, they have it all. Definitely go check them out today, and if you're ever in Arizona, definitely check out their store for all your toy needs. They sell high quality at low prices. Check out toyanxiety.com today.